This week's edition of A Kentucky Hawkeye in Jarl Balgruuf's Court is brought to you once again by Diet Water. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And as we are getting fully into the new year, people are fully getting into, or maybe already getting out of, all of their New Year's resolutions. And one of them that people always do is talking about getting more exercising and being more healthy with their diet. And if you're trying to do something like that, all good for you. Try to stick with it as much as you can. Try to make it past that second week in February, which by when almost 99% of resolutions have fallen by the wayside. Either way, one but good habit to get into while you're trying to get all this resolution stuff done is make sure you're keeping yourself well hydrated no matter what you're trying to do. And the best way to do that is with that one product that has all of that great water taste, but none of those dreaded water calories. The one, the only, Diet Water. This product's only available in stores where it is sold. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are time zone wise on this island Earth. This is Kentucky Hawkeye, KY Hawkeye, your host here for Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. It is Wednesday night, so that means Virgil is over there behind the counter, the caramel cyborg. He is making up all of your drink and beverage requests, including our special tonight, the Hot Fudge Roda Sundae. And then over here, we've got Tori. She is our car hop waitress extraordinaire. She'll help get you to your favorite table or booth, or maybe you're part of the fun bunch sitting at the serving counter and spinning around on the red foam stools there. Either way you go with all of this, sit back and relax. We'll be taking care of you as we go into tonight's special, which is, of course, our weekly Skyrim serial. Been off for a couple of weeks because of the holidays and all that. And we are ready to get going. And I am role-playing the most impossible character for someone ever to role-play themselves. I'm playing myself as I've been transported to the land of Tamriel, and now I'm trying to find my way back home. I've been determined to be this person called the Dragonborn, which means I can shout real loud and make things happen with it when I shout. I've got a couple of house Carls following along with me. One is a part Nordic, part Imperial warrior by the name of Lydia, and the other one is more of a magic user type of person by the name of Exandria. So we are trying to find my way back home, and we are trying to fight off this dragon menace which has hit the land where I am at, conveniently happening at the same time that I, the Dragonborn, have shown up. So we've been slaying dragons, but now we have met a dragon that we choose not to slay by the name of Paarthurnax. He is, albeit unusual, the younger brother of Alduin, the one who's been trying to kill me all of this time. So he has told me how I can learn a shout that was used to immobilize him before and could probably do it again. However, in order to do that, I've got to go back in time. And in order to go back in time, I need to find an Elder Scroll, whatever that is, some sort of magic parchment, I guess. So I've been instructed by Master Arngeir, one of the Greybeard monks here up in High Hrothgar, that probably the best place to go for that is the College of Winterhold, which is evidently some magician's college. So we're going to see if I can get myself in. So without any further ado, since we used all the ado making dinner last night, let's go ahead and get things started here. Good morning, Lydia. Belendra. So it looks like we must go to Winterhold.
Right behind you.
No there further comments there. All right, let's roll. I don't know if either of you have been to Winterhold before. I know for sure that I have not. Monster Einhart. It's quite the view, isn't it? Okay, we need to get out of the way. It's time for their daily vespers and meditations. So let's get out of their way and head back down. And hopefully we don't run into any critters along the way. I must say, this is quite the view up here. Be careful.
I've lived in Skyrim my whole life and never left. I'd like to visit Cyrodiil someday, though. My father told me to visit Westwall before the Thalmor invade again.
Okay, there's Whiterun there. Can't really see much of anything else. There's... Oh. They're doing their vocal lessons. Let's get out of the way so we don't become collateral damage. I'm sure they can control their thumes better than I can. I'm still learning how to thume. Sometimes I feel like they're more thud than thume, but we'll keep trying. So let's head down the mountain. So, Valendra, Lydia, what do you think of this dragon we've met? One that does not need to be killed. It's very interesting. Alduin's baby brother. Although, as long as dragons seem to live, that's probably, in the whole grand scheme of things, not probably a whole lot of difference in age between the two. I think he's been staying up on that mountain for, on top of this mountain for 1,000 years? Waiting for someone like me to come by? I wonder if the rest of the world knows that the Greybeards are being led by a dragon. Of all things. But yeah, his name, that's right, his name was on these etchings that we've been reading as we've been coming up. I think we're coming up on the exact one, to be precise. This one? Yeah. Kine, one of your gods, right, Lydia? Called on Paarthurnax, who pitied man. Together they taught men to use the voice. Then Dragon War raged, dragon against tongue. So basically, I guess depending on your perspective, Paarthurnax went turncoat, or he righteously rebelled against his brother's tyrannical activities. I guess, like, what's the difference between a revolutionary and a terrorist? Which side of the argument you're on? Quite often. So, Paarthurnax is part of the biggest sibling rivalry ever to hit this land. Very interesting. But anyway, it was quite interesting to talk to. And now, Something going on? What do you see? Oh, there you are, Lydia. Why didn't you call for help? That's why we're here. You all right, Lydia? Are you okay?
I'm right with you, my love.
All right. All right, let's take it slow and easy. Let you catch your breath. Lydia, next time call for help. You're too valuable to me alive. All right. Let's head on down. That's bad enough to mess with. Let's go ahead and get my weapons ready here. There we go. Who knows, Valendra? Maybe while I'm there I can learn more about any of this magic potential I have, other than just shouting. I mean, you taught me to do that. Maybe they can help me start to learn other things. Yeah, if this plan doesn't work and I never find a way home, I guess you'll have plenty of time to teach me, Valendra. I like you two a lot, but I still miss my friends, my family. All right, Lydia, I need some input from you. Never been to Winterhold. What's the best way to get there from here? Okay. Take the shortcut here and head towards Whiterun. Okay. Or not Whiterun, you said Windhelm. I'm sorry, I misunderstood you there. Forgive me for that mistake. All right. Said don't cross the water. Keep on going straight. Follow the path. All right, if you say so. I've trusted you with everything else, including my life. I'll trust you with this. All right, this path here, you said. Okay. Uh-oh. We got Cybercat, or Saber-Tooth Cat ahead. Let's be ready. Goats are hiding in the water, so now he wants to come after us. Let's see if he's... Yep, looks like he's a little bit scared of fire. Oh, now he's going after a rabbit. Oh, now he's going after the goat, and he's going to fall over. Well, he's stuck there. That'll give us a chance to get past him. That Katie's going to be too busy trying to keep from falling off the waterfall. I've already scared it off once with fire. Hopefully I don't have to do it again. Which way? Follow the kid? Nope, that's just going to lead me to the waterfall, isn't it? Yeah, okay, keep on going this way. Whatever you say, Lydia. You know this area like the back of your hand. I know it like the back of someone else's hand and not my own. All right, here we go. Yeah, I'm being careful. This is a little bit on the rough side there. I don't want to take a tumble and go down the quick way. Might be a little painful. All right, so what do I do with this sign here for Iverstead? Do I go down or do I keep on going that way? Go down? Okay. Yeah, looks like I can see the road from here. Hey, Bunny Wabbit. You're no threat to me. I will be no threat to you. Ooh, looks like someone ran into a spider. How's it going?
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother.
Do you really have to talk to me like that? I just came up to say hi.
Why? What are you gonna do? Cry?
No. But right now, I don't want any trouble. I got business to do.
God, you're boring.
Oh, for Pete's sake. You had to do it, didn't you? Now you got them coming after you as well as me. Well, I tried to talk him down, Lydia. Don't look at me like that. I tried to talk him down. Honestly, I did. All right, do I want to go this way or that way? Just keep on going. All right, fine. I can see you're in a bit of a mood right now. I'm not going to mess with you. Look, all I did was I saw he had been fighting with the spider. Thought I'd say hi. Then he started getting all aggro on me.
I'm sorry, but you left me with no choice.
All right. Let's keep moving. We're burning daylight. That is quite an impressive waterfall. Kind of like Niagara and Victoria Falls all rolled up into one. A few other falls as well. Wonder if it's got a moonbow like Cumberland Falls. Ah, I had to say that. Now I'm starting to get homesick again. Okay, let's focus on one. Okay, we got a fox there. Stay focused. I know, Lydia. Stay focused on everything around me. Can't afford to get melancholy. That's when things are going to jump out and attack me, right? Like here.
Just remember, that was your decision.
Wasn't my decision. He attacked me. All right, let's go. Let's keep on moving. We got places to go. Looks like a wolf up ahead. And did I hear what I... We got us a dragon. All right, let's get ourselves in a better position first before we worry about that dragon. We're going to have to take it out. What? Don't use the flames on them. It'll singe the fur. Make it harder to make the leather. Okay. I'll keep that in mind, Valendra. Alright, what kind of... Appears to have set himself up a home right there. Like an eagle's eyrie. Uh-oh. We got spiders up ahead. Dodge the spitting venom. Get in place. The thing will swing right to the head, just like you taught me, Lydia. Worked real good. Okay, more wolves. Critters all over the place. I know you said not use fire, but I didn't want to have to fight long with them. If I we'll make leather strips out of them. All right, let's keep going. Oh, we got someone here. What are they up against? Oh, more spiders. Let's help them out. Oh, now we got a bear. Got wildlife all over here. Are you all right, sir? Are you okay?
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight, if you'll excuse me.
Sure. I'll excuse you. Just glad you're all right. At least you weren't unfriendly like the other one. You just got a one-track mind, it sounds like, about getting to that shrine. So, I won't get in your way. All right, let's go, ladies. We have a college to find. Did we go after that dragon, Lydia? It's not Alduin. Movement of the wings isn't the same. Does not appear to be attacking anyone. Wonder if we could... I'm not going to worry about trying to use Bend Will, because I'd have to leave you two behind. Not fair to you two. All right, let's check something here. In my weaponry here. All right. All right, let's go get him. All right, let's go. Hack away. Staying down. Let's stay on him. That was quick. Feel it. Come within me. No, Mr. Giant, we were not trying. I didn't want to do this. He didn't have to attack us. All right. All right, let's head up here. See if it's hiding a word or not. Uh-oh, we got us a wolf. Who are you fighting? Oh, don't tell me you're taking... Okay, well, you play with that. I'm heading up here. I had no qualm against the mammoth unless it's attacking you. Alright, let's see if we can find anything up here. Looks like what was a wall. We've already been here. That's right, I remember now. We took one dragon out, another one moved in. Alright, ladies, are we done chasing after woolly mammoths? Let's make our way back, get back on the road to Winterhold. Why are you attacking it? Ladies, I'm not sanctioning this. Yeah, I'm disappointed in both of you for attacking it. What do we have here? One of those... They're Khajiit, right, Valendra? Are you okay? What happened here? Is that your wagon?
Bandits! They sacked the caravan, killed Sandrasa.
How'd you survive?
By playing dead. Lucky for me, all they wanted was the gold.
Alright, anything I can do to help you?
Yes, take me to Windhelm. One of the other caravans sells their wares there.
Here. We're heading that direction anyway. Here, let me help you up.
Thank you, traveler. Thank you so much.
All right. Let's go.
You adventurers are so gullible.
Oh, really?
That was your decision.
Yeah, she fooled me. Playing the I'm the poor injured soul. She's probably the one who attacked them for their gold. Lydia, could you do me a favor? Look on my back to see if one of the Greybeards isn't playing a practical joke and has a parchment on my glue gummed to my back with tree gum saying attack me, because it seems like everyone is in attack mode on me right now. Uh-oh. Great. We got us a kitty alert. Maybe if we leave it alone, it'll leave us alone. Keep an eye on it. Oh, for crying out loud.
Or I'll gut you like a fish.
Sir, I really don't have time for all this. Walk away right now.
Let's try. But you don't scare me. I'm not going to ask again.
And I'm not going to suffer this anymore because I don't have time for this crap. Didn't you kind of get the clue that you were outnumbered 3-1? All right, let's go. Please tell me when we get to Winterhold that things will be a little bit more sane.
I'm still concerned about your ties to Hermaeus Mora. The Taedra are evil. No two ways about it.
Well, we've not seen old Hemimora since, so he's either keeping his distance or has realized that he doesn't have control over me. Either way, looks like we're safe for now. Otherwise, he'd still have me there. Alright. Hopefully that lion keeps walking. Not in the mood to play with a kitty cat right now. But since everything else along here has attacked me, they may as well jump in on the bandwagon as well. All right. Now that would be Windhelm. Home of good old Ulfric Stormcloak. He's been making life oh so interesting for everyone here in Skyrim, let alone the Empire. Oh, great. I recognize those wings anywhere. Let's move quick. I'd recognize those wing beats anywhere. Oh, great. Out of my way, wolf. I don't have time to mess with you. The big bad of all the big bads is up ahead. Let's go, ladies. As quick as we can.
I'm on my way to Winterhold to join up with the Stormcloaks.
Really? You look a little bit too elven to join the Stormcloaks. Alright, before we do anything else, unfortunately, everybody, Muddle Daristocrat M has committed the unpardonable sin. They're trying to promote going to whatever that site is to pay for bot followers, which is something that Twitch frowns on. And more important, I frown upon because it's not only a waste of money, it's also unethical. So, and even worse, you have just made Virgil very mad because now he has to stop what he's doing and get out the band spatula. So, Muddled Aristocrat M, it's time for us to say, be gone and be splatted. And with that, we shall return to your regularly scheduled Skyrim adventure. All right, let's hurry, move quick. He probably sees us coming. There as quick as we can. Yeah, that's him. Recognize that wingspan anywhere. He's summoning up. He summoned up another one before we could get here. Too far out. Get him if you can. If we can. Oh, there we go. There's the other one. Alduin's on his way off. We'll just take out his new team member here. Get your shots in. Where's he hiding? Where'd he go? He's landing up there. Attack while he's down. Excellent job, ladies. Hold them off. I feel it. Its soul is mine. All right, what we got around us here? What else we got here? What else we got hanging around here? Aha! Flushed him out. Just like a quail. Aim to the back so I don't get Lydia. Nicely done. Is that everything, or do we have any more? Is that all of them? Did you sense another one, Valendra? Are we done with all this? Alright, let's get moving. Too bad, Venturuth. I know your name from the soul I absorbed. Brought back just to be brought back down again. Poor thing. Ah, not so poor thing. Alright, let's get moving. Been losing a bit of time. It's gonna get dark soon. All right. Still with me, ladies? Where's Lydia? All right, let's keep moving. Still with me? Winterhold, this way. All right, let's keep moving. Looks like another old fort up ahead. Someone's got a camp going there. Yeah, it's such a wonderful, yeah, this is such a wonderful path we're on right now. Come on, ladies, you still with? Ah, they're not catching up with me. I don't know what's got them distracted, but all right, let's keep moving. Old fort. Let's approach this one carefully. Don't know if this is Imperial, Stormcloak, or Bandit. It looks like the road goes right by it like some others that we've had. So let's play it safe. So what are you? Up there, someone up there. Imperial? Stormcloak? Bandit? Alright. No one else patrolling right now. Let's keep on being safe. Came up, caught up with me finally. Good. Had me worried there for a bit. Just being careful around this place, ladies. Since we don't know what's here. Don't know who's here, so I'm not taking each... Oh my goodness, that was a skeleton going over there. This might be a necromancer camp. Come on, let's keep moving. If we're lucky, it won't notice us. Nope. It did. Alright, fine. Let me roast your bones. Well, it was either that or let it keep shooting you. Wasn't going to let that happen. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get to Winterhold. As late as it is, hopefully, if it's got a college, it'll be a college town. There's going to be at least one bar and at least one hotel to stay at. If it's like any college town in the world that I'm in, Lydia, we'll be I'd be surprised if there's only one. Oh, this is like a super serious wizard school. Oh, this is a Skyrim's version of Hogwarts. Okay, even better. Even more fun.
A cave. Who knows what could be down there?
Yeah, who knows? Unfortunately, we don't have time to worry about that right now. So that we're going to Hogwarts, maybe.
Come on.
Uh-oh. Surprise, surprise! More critters to mess with. Well, I didn't get surrounded. They came after me. I was ready for them. Thanks to your warning. Okay, we got someone in armor. Looks like they're dressed in guard getup. Doesn't necessarily mean anything, but hopefully. Yep, they're a guard of some sort. Wonder what they're guarding here. Ah. Some sort of mine, I bet. Okay. All right, that's the college right there. Okay. So more like a small private college town kind of thing, not like a big university type.
Honest gold for honest work, if you're ever interested.
Oh, I'll probably be interested the longer I end up staying here if I don't find a way home. But right now, I'm just concerned about finding a way to get home. All right. Okay, this is really a college town, isn't it? The college is bigger than the town. That's interesting to see. Late as it is, we definitely need to get in out of the cold.
Where do you think you're going?
To the inn for a drink, of course. Where else could I even go in this god's-forsaken town?
And what? You think that'll solve all your problems?
Probably not, but it's worth a try.
All right, there's their Otis Campbell. Their town drunk.
What did you do?
It was a minor miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future experiments.
This is why people have a problem with your college, Nelligar. Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere?
Oh,
If
that
there's
kind of
anything else,
college.
Just let me know.
Right now, all I need is a room, good sir.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Okay. Ah. Lydia, you're already here for me.
Please, come home. Just come home.
Got at least 2 rounds?
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Sell something.
Why? Because I'd rather be here trying to keep my only brother from drinking himself to death.
Ha! Drink ain't gonna kill me. Not today, anyway.
Okay. All right. Anything to say before we hit the sack?
Behind you.
Alright, so guessing you're over your fear of attachments now?
Absolutely not. In fact, it's probably worse than it's ever been now. I love you, and that has me terrified.
Alright, you fought at least one dragon at this point, Lydia. Things can't be all bad.
You don't understand, do you? I'm afraid of losing you more than anything else. You might not have picked up on this, but I'm not all that scared of death.
Are you referring to your other customers? No.
That's good to know, but quite frankly, especially with your attack on that troll earlier when the rest of us were still going down the mountain of the throat of the world, I don't want to lose you either, Lydia.
Well, you haven't. No, I understand. I'm not going anywhere. Still here.
All right, let's get some sleep.
Let's go.
And since we're going to sleep, we can level up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stamina. All right, anything we want to perk up here? We're not really doing anything with armor. One-handed. Anything that we can beef up here? Nope. Not with that. Okay. One-handed does twice as much damage. We'll take that. We've maxed that up all the way. Anything here in archery that we can build up? Nope, not yet. How about on sneak? Nope, nothing there. Lock picking? Nope. Not really doing any other magic, so we'll hang on to that perk point for now. All right, let's get some sleep. 12. 4, 5, 6, 7. Sleepy time.
I love waking up next to you.
I'm glad you feel that way, even though you weren't actually on the
Something,
bed. Not yet. Let's go. Let's go visit. Let's do a college visit. You ready to go, Valendra? Yeah, that is kind of redundant, isn't it?
Yes.
All right, let's get the colleges this way. There it is. Impressive looking building. Like some old liberal arts college in some private school in some small town somewhere.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
So, this is how you get people to apply to your college? Why are you out here? Are you the security to make sure that's only student and faculty coming in?
I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here?
Ah. Is this place the College of Winterhold?
Oh, forgive me. Most who arrive here do so because they have heard of the college beforehand. This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages in Skyrim, a place of wisdom and arcane knowledge.
Okay, so I'm at the right place. Can I go inside at least as just a visitor? Actually, I'd like to try to meet with someone in the faculty. I'm trying to get information and find something.
Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
I'm hoping to get more knowledge about these Elder Scrolls.
Do you? It is true there are some here who have spent years studying the accumulated knowledge of the scrolls. But what you seek does not come easily, and can destroy those without a strong will. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic.
Okay.
A small test, if you will.
Okay, I thought at first this was going to be a shakedown for a donation to the alumni fund or some sort of, or your college endowment or something like that. I guess it's worth a try. Would you grant entry to the Dragonborn?
Dragonborn? It's been so long since we've had any contact with the Greybeards. Do you really have the voice? I would be most impressed to see that.
Well then, I'll try to go easy on you here. I better not use unrelenting force. How about dragon aspect? That would probably do the trick.
Now that's real, man.
How's this? Does that work for you?
Greetings. Welcome to the College of Winterhold.
May I enter the college now?
You can pass the test. Then yes.
You mean this wasn't enough?
Dragonborn? It's been so long since we've had any contact with the Greybeards. Do you really have the voice? I would be most impressed to see that.
Corella Sava, it's modded. It's got, I think, just about all of the Creation Club stuff that comes with the Anniversary Edition in. That's what I'm playing with right now, is the Anniversary Edition. So I guess it would be more of the latter than the former, and we're using a mod pack off of the Nexus site. All right, I guess I'm.
If it's true, and you do have the voice, would you mind showing me? I've never seen it firsthand.
All right, let me demonstrate to you another one. Maybe with the Whirlwind Sprint. Old now cast. How was that?
So the stories are true. You are Dragonborn. Normally, you'd need to show some aptitude with one of the schools of magic. But you, I think there is much that we can learn from each other. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Okay. Nice little light show. Well, I wasn't intended to becoming admitted into your college, ma'am, but if that's what it takes. Yeah, Corilla, normally, often when I play, I've been using a lot of stuff from Wabbajack. But in order to get what I wanted for this roleplay I'm doing right now, it required doing something else.
Interesting place. I hardly see any Nords here, even in Realm Province.
That's interesting, Lydia. All right, let's see where she's leading me here. She seems to be treating me like I'm trying to be a student here, and I'm not. We'll go inside the main building, see if we can find someone who can help me out here. Come on, Varalda, Lydia, let's go inside. My guess is somewhere beyond here is going to be where the administrative offices are.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying
You
to
know, this
understand
is one of a very few places where you may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor receive no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my...
Must be some sort of guest lecturers or something trying to get special privileges. Oh, Archmage. I guess that'd be equivalent what, the college president? We don't need to go there. Interesting. Is this a reception hall or is this where you demo your stuff? The Arcanium. Is this going to be like the library? Will this take me to like someone administrative or library? Hey, I'll take an admissions counselor at this point.
Eleanor, the library is in disarray. When books are strewn about here and there, it makes it impossible to determine if a book's been checked out.
I'm sorry. It's just the professors come in here and scatter the books without any concern for the person who has to clean up. I thought it might be more efficient if I waited until the end of the day to put the books back on the shelves.
And shall I be forced to wait until the end of the day as well? I will need to have a word with Rurog regarding your training.
Ah, great. We got a Karen. Given the library, so this is the library. Given the library staff. Heck, I used to be a college librarian, ma'am. Treat us librarians not a little bit nicer, please. We're the ones that have to deal with all of the weird requests you guys put in the day before your paper is due, and you're just now starting to write it. Okay, you look like you're someone in authority here.
Ah, my dearest Urag. How are you today, my green-skinned friend?
Did you need something, Colette?
I only wish to escape the constant glaring of my colleagues and discover an opportunity for repose. Your Arcanium is so lovely and quiet.
I see.
Don't fret, my fanged acquaintance. I shan't trouble you a bit.
Yet you are right now. Okay, this is a little weird. That was almost like way too condescending. Sir, as you probably aren't be hard to guess, I'm kind of newish here. I wonder if you might be able to help me, direct me towards someone who might be able to teach me a thing or two about something.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Paarthurnax. Now, do you require assistance?
Ah, yeah, I do. I'm looking for Elder Scrolls. Do you have any in stock here? Is that something I can get like through this? Are those like on reserve here, or is that just something you can get in the buy at the study supplies section?
And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand boy?
I'm busy right now, Colette.
Well then, fine.
Actually, probably a little bit of both. I know I've been told I need one in order to accomplish something dealing with the dragons that are coming back. And I was told I needed an Elder Scroll in order to make that happen. I was told you people know all about the Elder Scrolls, so I guess maybe I need you or someone else to tell me what these things are, because I'm not from here.
I knew it. Everyone comes in here expecting my help, but they don't even have the proper questions. An Elder Scroll is an instrument of immense knowledge and power. To read an Elder Scroll, a person must have the most rigorously trained mind, or else risk madness. Even so, the Divines usually take the reader's sight as a price.
A price for what?
The simplest way to put it is knowledge, but there's nothing simple about an Elder Scroll. It's a reflection of all possible futures and all possible pasts. Each reader sees different reflections through different lenses and may come away with a different reading. But at the same time, all of it is true, even the falsehoods, especially the falsehoods.
All right, I won't I'm assuming there's method to your madness as far as your logic, but for this non-Tamarillion here, I'm not following it. Okay, so sounds like these things are kind of strangely written. Who actually wrote these things?
It would take a month to explain to you how that very question doesn't even make sense. The scrolls exist here, with us, but also beyond and beneath, before and after. They are bits of divine-made substance, so we could know them. Sorry, talking about the scrolls, you usually end up in irritating and vague metaphors like that. Some people who study them devoutly go mad.
Ah, I see. So, as if it doesn't sound like maybe you're headed that way already. Anyway, okay, fine. I really don't have any choice in the matter, no matter how potent you say these things are. So, do you have one that I could check out and use, or do you just like keep them in the faculty reserve?
Ah, you think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it.
Okay, I get it. So these things are the Dead Sea Scrolls on steroids. Okay. So would it make any difference about me being able to do this if I was the Dragonborn?
What about? Wait, are you? Were you the one the Greybeards were calling? I'll bring everything we have on them. But it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture.
Yeah, that would be me in the flesh. So, all right.
Until next time.
I'll wait for you to do your gathering.
Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them.
I don't. You're the one who's got the wine sitting on the counter, not me. All right. So, effects of the let's go do some reading here. It is widely known among scholars that the Elder Scrolls entail a certain hazard in their very reading. The mechanism of the effects has, at present, been largely unknown. Theories of divine knowledge and divine retribution were the subject of idle speculation, with little investigation. I, Justinius Polonius, have undertaken to thoroughly document the ailments afflicted by the Elder Scrolls on their readers, though a unified theory of how they manifest continues to elude me and remains a subject for future study. I have grouped the effects into 4, finding that the avenue of experience depends largely upon the mind of the reader. If this is unclear, I hope that a proper dichotomy will lay it plain. Group the first, the naifs. Naifs, naifs, knives, naifs. For one who has received no training in the history or nature of the Elder Scrolls, the scroll itself is effectively inert. No prophecy can be scryed, nor knowledge obtained. While the scroll will not impart learning to the uninformed, nor will it afflict them in any adverse fashion. Visually, the scroll will appear to be awash in odd letterings and symbols. Those who know their astronomy often claim to recognize constellations in the patterns and connections. But such conjecture is impossible to further investigate, since the very nature of this study necessitates unlearned subjects. Group the second, the unguarded intellects. It is the second group that realizes the greatest danger from attempting to read the scrolls. These are subjects who have an understanding of the nature of the Elder Scrolls and possess sufficient knowledge to actually read what is inscribed there. They have not, however, developed adequate discipline to stave off the mind-shattering effect of having a glimpse of infinity. These unfortunate souls are struck immediately, irrevocably, and completely blind. Such is the price for overreaching one's faculties. It bears mentioning, though, that with the blindness also comes a fragment of that hidden knowledge. Whether the future, the past, or the deep natures of being dependent on the individual and their place in the greater spheres. But the knowledge does come. Group the third, mediated understanding. Alone in Tamriel, it would appear that only the cult of the ancestor Moth has discovered the discipline to properly guard one's mind when reading the scrolls. Their novitiates must undergo the most rigorous mental cultivation, and they often spend a decade or more at the monastery before being allowed to read their first Elder Scroll. The monks say this is for the initiate's own protection, as they must have witnessed many unguarded intellects among their more eager ranks. With appropriate fortitude, these readers also receive blindness, though at a far lesser magnitude than the unguarded. Their vision fogs slightly, but they retain shape, color, and enough acuity to continue to read mundane texts. The knowledge they gain from the scroll is also tempered somewhat. It requires stages of meditation and reflection to fully appreciate and express what one saw. Group the fourth, illuminated understanding. Between the previous group and this one exists a continuum that has, at present, only been traversed by the monks of the ancestor Moth. With continued readings, the monks become gradually more and more blind, but receive greater and more detailed knowledge. As they spend their waking hours pondering the revelations, they also receive a further degree of mental fortitude. There is, for every monk, a day of penultimate reading, when the only knowledge the Elder Scroll imparts is that the monk's next reading shall be his last. For each monk, the penultimate reading comes at a different and unknowable time. Preliminary work has been done to predict the occurrence by charting the severity of an individual monk's blindness. But all who reach these later stages report that the increasing blindness seems to taper with increased readings. Some pose the notion that some other, unseen sense is, in fact, continuing to diminish at this upper range. But I shall leave such postulations to philosophers. To prepare for his ultimate reading, a monk typically withdraws to seclusion in order to reflect upon a lifetime of revelations and appoint his mind for reception of his last. Upon this final reading, he is forever blinded and as sure as those unguarded ones who race to knowledge. The illuminated one, though, has retained his understanding over a lifetime and typically possesses a more integral notion of what has been revealed to him. It is hoped that this catalog will be useful to those who wish to further our mortal understanding of the Elder Scrolls. The Moth Priests remain aloof about these matters, taking the gradual debilitation that comes with reading as a point of pride. May this serve as a useful starting point for those hoping to take up such study. Dictated to Anistus Mecham, 4th of last seed in the 126th year of the Second Era. Ruminations on the Elder Scrolls by Septimus Cygnus, College of Winterhold. Oh, textbook written by the faculty. That's always a good sign. Imagine living beneath the waves with a strong-sided blessing of most excellent fabric. Holding the fabric over your gills, you would begin to breathe, drink its warp and weft. Through the plant matter fibers imbue your soul. The wretched plankton would pollute the cloth until it stank to heavens of prophecy. This is one manner in which the scrolls first come to pass. But are we the sea, or the breather, or the fabric? Or are we the breath itself? Obviously, this person must have been a philosophy major. Can we flow through the scrolls as knowledge flows through, being the water, or are we the stuck morass of sea filth that gathers on the edge? Imagine again, this time but different. A bird cresting the wind is lifted by a gust and downed by a stone. But the stone can come from above, if the bird is upside down. Where, then, did this gust come from, and which direction? Did the god send either, or has the bird decreed their presence by her own mind-making? The all-sight of the scrolls makes a turning of the mind such that relative positions are absolute in their primacy. I ask you again to imagine for me. This time you are beneath the ground, a tiny acorn planted by some well-meaning elf maiden of the woodlands for her pleasure. You wish to grow, but fear what you may become, so you push off the water, the dirt, the sun, to stay in your hole. But it is in the very pushing that you become a tree, in spite of yourself. How did that happen? The acorn is a kind of tree egg in this instance, and the knowledge is water and sun. We are the chicken inside the egg, but also the dirt. The knowledge from the scrolls is what we push against to become full-sighted ourselves. One final imagining before your mind closes from the shock of ever knowing. You are now a flame burning bright blue within a vast emptiness. In time you see your brothers and sisters, burning of their own in the distance and along your side. A sea of pinpoints, a constellation of memories. Each burns bright, then flickers. Then two more take its place, but not forever, lest the void fills with rancid light that sucks the thought. Each of our minds is actually the emptiness, and the learnings of the scrolls are the pinpoints. Without their stabbing light, my consciousness would be as vast nothingness. Unknowing its emptiness as a void is unknowing of itself. But the burnings are dangerous, and must be carefully tended and minded and brought to themselves, and spread to their siblings. Whatever he was smoking or drinking or taking, I do not want any of it. As if this is what skooma does to you, don't do skooma. Okay, that thing was so weird.
Specific volumes, Travis?
Oh, no, not really. I've forgotten what I was looking for.
Well then. Let me know if you need anything.
What's that? Oh, yes, thank you. I will.
All
I
right.
don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
Perfectly clear. Thank you for the information on the Elder Scrolls. Definitely sounds interesting, but that book, the Ruminations one by your Septus Sigmius or whatever his name is, the faculty member, I wouldn't say it's incomprehensible, but either he and or his editor or both were definitely on something.
Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls. But, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long.
Where did he go?
Somewhere up north, in the ice fields. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact. But, well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since.
All right, so I guess if he's the expert, that's who we need to go see. All right, ladies. How good are you at walking on ice?
I'm right with you, my love. Let's go.
All right, I'm sure Valender probably understands the stuff in here better than I do. We'll make sure you get to come back here sometime. All right, let's go walking on ice. Not quite like walking on sunshine, but... Oh, you either going to see the Archmage or you're them. All right, let's go. Before someone tries to make us make a donation to the foundation.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate
All right, let's go. Have a good day, madame. Okay, careful here. Surprised they haven't gotten that fixed yet. Looks like it's been damaged for a while. Yes?
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
All right, let's take a look. All right, you caused a bit of stir in Winterhold when you demonstrated the power of your Thuum. Not everyone is anxious for the return of the Dragonborn. I, for one, desire to see you grow and develop your talents. Skyrim needs a true hero these days. You should turn your attention to Ancient's Ascent. I understand it holds a mysterious source of power that can be only unlocked by the Dragonborn. Sincerely, a friend. We'll have to maybe check that out. Okay, he said he went somewhere on the ice flows. Which means we gotta go out this way. Could be anywhere out there. What's this? The Sea of Ghosts is what you call that out there? Interesting. All right. Yeah, I know, Lydia. We're going to have to be careful. Uh-oh, incoming.
I'm sorry, but you left me with no choice.
All right. Now. All right, looks like there's a walking bridge, so kind of like a pontoon bridge of pieces of ice here that aren't going anywhere. All right, these are being staying pretty consistent. I guess we'll go north from here first, well, as far as we can. It is according to that master librarian. He said it was out on the ice floe, so it wouldn't. So it's going to be out there somewhere. All right, let's see what we can find. All right, there's stuff out there. Stuff, I guess, check. We'll go from one to the other. That's an interesting looking walrus. Oh, you call them horkers? Okay. If you call them a horker, I guess that's what I will call it as well. Jump, jump, jump. Oh. Into the water. Get back up on the land here. All right. Are these horkers friendly or unfriendly? All right, let's see what we can find out this way. Don't worry, Mr. Horker. I'm not going to come near you. I'm not after tusks or blubber. All right, let's check out this way. Not very deep. Let's see what we can find here. Jumping rocks across the creek on the farm growing up. Got a horker standing in front of something there. All right. Good a spot to start as any. Oh. Well, this is not what we're looking for. It doesn't appear. Looks like it's some sort of prison setup? Okay. I guess we keep working our way around. I'm trying not to disturb the wildlife here.
You're as good as dead.
Careful, ladies. Do you really have to attack the horkers? I guess they're attacking you now. All right. All right. So, shall we go that way next? Work our way around? We got plenty of these to choose from. All right, let's go over. See, let's go over here, if we can. Jump, jump, and jump, and jump some more. Okay, here's a landmass. Is there anything up here? Can't seem to get up anywhere. All right, let's head back this way. Now, that looks like it's some sort of island outcropping. All right. Or is this just an iceberg? Nope, we got rock. Is there anything on this anywhere? Nope, this appears just to be a crag sticking up. All right, let's go check that one out. And I realize this could be a long goose chase. But we'll find something here somewhere. Yeah, good idea. Let's head this way. Anything here? This looks promising. Nope, just sharp crags and nothing else. All right, let's go this way. See what we can find. Oh, that's just more crag sticking out from nowhere. Let's work our way back towards shore, and then we'll go towards the next groupings here, because a lot of these are just rocks sticking out of nowhere. That looks promising only because of the size around them all. Let's try here first. Bound to be here somewhere. I can only hope. If the Dwemer weren't, from what you told me, the Dwemer, aren't they like underground? Wait a minute. There's a boat there. Take another quick look here. Hard to say how long that's been here, but definitely a sign of something. And this is marked. It's marked for a reason, right? What do you say, Lydia? Shall we give it a look? Interesting. That definitely looks Dwemer. Walking around in robes down there. Dr. Cygnus, I presume?
Dig, Dwemer in the beyond. I'll know your lost unknown and rise to your depths.
All right. I've been told that you know something about Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls, indeed. The Empire. They absconded with them. Or so they think. The ones they saw. The ones they thought they saw. I know of one. Forgotten. Sequestered. But I cannot go to it. Not poor Septimus. For I have arisen beyond its grasp.
Are you okay, sir? I think we know why the book was sounded the way it did. It's the way you're actually talking. Are you okay?
Oh, I am well. I will be well. Well to be within the will inside the walls.
Okay, so where is this scroll?
Here. Well, here as in this plain. Mundus, Tamriel, nearby. Relatively speaking. On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby.
Yes, obviously this guy is a philosophy major. So, can we pull ourselves out of the philosophical clouds here for a moment? Can you help me get the Elder Scroll, or not?
One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return.
Okay, it's quid quo pro time. Fine, whatever. Okay. What do I need to get for you?
You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach?
No, I have not.
Just upon where Drimmer City slept, the yearning spire, hidden learnings kept.
Mr. Cygnus, Professor Dr. Cygnus, whatever your title is, I am not from Skyrim. I am not from Tamriel. I have never heard of a place called Blackreach. Could you maybe point it out to me on this map?
Under deep, below the dark, the hidden keep, Tower Mzark. Oftan, the point of puncture, of first entry of the tapping. Delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock.
Okay. Give me the Scripps Notes, or excuse me, what they call it now, Sparks Notes edition. Give me the Reader's Digest version. How do I get in?
Two things I have for you. Two shapes. One edged, one round. The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft and subtle, and needed to open their cleverest gates. The edged lexicon for inscribing. To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dwemer, a full library of knowings, but empty. Find Mzark and its sky dome. The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know.
Okay. Easy enough. So, again, what do I do with the sphere?
The deepest doors of Dwemer listen for singing. It plays the attitude of notes proper for opening. Can you not hear it? Too low for hearings?
Possibly. Okay, and what do I do with this cube?
To glimpse the world inside an elder scroll can damage the eyes or the mind, as it has to Septimus.
So I can tell.
Found a loophole, as they always do, to focus the knowledge away and inside without harm. Place the lexicon into their contraption, and focus the knowings into it. When it brims with glow, bring it back, and Septimus can read once more.
Alright. I'm probably going to regret asking you this, but what is an Elder Scroll?
You look to your left, you see one way. You look to your right, you see another.
Right.
But neither is any harder than the opposite.
That's true.
The Elder Scrolls, they look left and right in the stream of time. The future and past are as one. Sometimes they even look up. What do they see then? What if they dive in? Then the madness begins.
Okay, so what are you wanting with this Elder Scroll?
An observant one. How clever to ask of Septimus. This Dwemer lockbox. Look upon it and wonder. Inside is the heart of a god, the heart of you and me. But it was hidden away, not by the dwarves, you see. They were already gone. Someone else, unseen, unknown, found the heart, and with a flair for the ironical, used dwarven trickery to lock it away. The scroll will give the deep vision needed to open it, for not even the strongest machinations of the Dwemer can hold off the all-sight given by an Elder Scroll.
So this is the ultimate lockpick for you. Okay, interesting. All right. Let's go. All right, let's get out of here. Well, I'm glad we were able to find him without doing years of search.
Still here. Let's go.
All right, it's getting late. Let's go back to that inn. Get us a good night's sleep. And maybe you can show me on this map in the morning where we're headed. Staying away from the horkers. No need to instigate anything. Oh, some old Nord ruins up there. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, Lydia, we were lucky to find him that quickly. What do we got going? Sorry. You attacked the rabbit? Really? This isn't a Monty Python sketch. Wasn't even white. Which is a good thing, because among all the things we have found, one of them is not a holy hand grenade of Antioch. Well, a holy hand grenade of anywhere for that matter. Alright, let's head back up to the town. Get us a night's rest, then we can blot. Yeah, you're right. What is a hand grenade? Imagine something small in your hand about the size of like a small rock in your hand or something like that. It has this little pin in the top. You pull it out, you throw it, and after a few seconds it explodes, goes boom, and sends pieces of metal flying out everywhere. Yeah, kind of like a fireball, only imagine a fight. That's good. You know what that is, and I've seen them in action. Imagine a fireball that's covered with metal, like covered with iron or steel, and then the fireball blows up. That's a grenade. Only the grenade doesn't have fire in it. It's just the pieces of metal flying out all over the place. No, they're not holy relics. It's a joke from. Let's just say there's a specific famous group of bards from a country where I'm from, a place called England. A group of bards that do a lot of very interesting and strange comedy, and that was from a show that they do. If I try to explain anything close beyond that, Lydia, it'll be beyond your understanding. Not insulting your intelligence, just different world with things that you wouldn't understand. Hey, there you are.
If there's anything you need, just let me know.
I need another room for the night.
Are you joking?
Oh.
You just rented a room for me.
Oh, it's still good? Okay, cool. Even better. All right, now let's look at the map. See where this place is that we need to go to, that he was talking Alftan. So it's not very far away from here. That's good to know. And where, pray tell, would this Ancient's Ascents be? Don't see it on our map, marked on our map anywhere. We'll have to worry about that later. So we'll go there in the morning. Let's get some sleep. All right, that's a good night's sleep. Hey, Valendra, Lydia, you ready to roll?
I'm right with you, my love.
All right. So, how have you been doing since we dealt with Vonjar?
Fine. Vonyar needed to die. The Red Tundras were brutal. I had that proved to me firsthand too many times. If I hadn't gotten away when they raided my family's house, I...
No regrets over seeking vengeance instead of burying the hatchet?
Absolutely not. Skyrim is a better place without Clan Red Tundra.
How's this? Is it helping with dealing with them killing your parents?
First off, we were doing what we had to do for Whiterun Hold. But maybe it didn't. Killing that bastard Vonyar. It didn't show me that there are still things in Skyrim worth fighting for, or that it's safe to have friends again. You did all that, Thane.
I thought you were still afraid.
I am. But I can think of a few reasons to not let fear control my life.
All right,
Some wine, please?
then let's go. All right, according to the map, we need to go this way. Interesting little bypass they've got here. Beautiful, not brutal countryside. So those have a look of Dwemer to them over there. I guess that's where we're headed, Lydia. We got a horse over here. Looks like someone down by it, and we got a wolf. Try not to hit the horse. All right. Some sort of bandit. All right. So, let's Get a lay of the land here. Have you ever been in this territory before, Lydia? It's new to you as well. Okay, looks like we got some big crevasses here. We need to get up there. Looks like if we can go around this, we've got us a good flat area to go around. There's that statue everyone's been raving about. I must say, it does look pretty impressive. Let's see if we can get around this. Let's see if my guess is correct on how we can get around to over there. Yep. A little uphill and downhillish kind of stuff, but it looks like we've got what we need. The path that we need. Up to there. All right. Something going on? Someone trying to get us from behind. Uh-oh. Troll! Good job. I didn't see it coming. Alright, can we stay down this way and get there? Or does that crevasse go all the way up? Something else? Wolves! They came quick. They like hiding in the snow here. I'm gonna go ahead and keep my weapon out, I think, for now. Yeah, the caress. What the? Mind telling me what's going on here?
No time to talk. Snitch or double cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it.
Okay.
No more! I yield! Did you see someone run past just now?
Yeah, he went that way.
Great. Thanks. Bastard stole from me. I'll catch him though.
Well, I got what... Sir, I've got the thing. He gave me something to hold. It might be the thing that you're looking for. Unfortunately, he's not a good shot. Got him there. Looks like he brought a bow to a sword fight. Well, you should have thought of that before you stole from him. We got other things to do. Oh, he got him. I think he gave me...
Need something?
Okay, I guess you don't want it back. All right. All right, let's go, ladies. Well, he plays vigilante. We've got work to do. Another dead rabbit. All right, that definitely, from what I've seen and what y'all have shown me, that definitely has a Dwemer look to it. That's for sure. These buildings don't. It's locked. No lock to pick. It's all on the inside. This person didn't freeze to death. They were burned to death. Maybe a dragon came by or something? Expedition Manifest. We've managed to secure the site and hold off any others who may try to steal our discoveries so far, especially those from the College of Winterhold who seem to think the glory of exploring every ruin should be theirs alone. The crew for our expedition is as follows: Sola Trebadius, myself, expedition leader. Umana, my constant companion and bodyguard. Valley, a mage not associated with Winterhold, took some time to find. Endrast, a fellow explorer of some local renown. Yag, a big brute of a woman hired to keep the rest of the labor in check. Jadar and Shazar, two Khajiit brothers hired as labor. Need a couple more laborers. Getting through the ice is proving difficult. We've set up shelter and scouted the area. The small ruins on the lower plateau of the glacier don't seem connected to the main structure. And we haven't managed to find a way into the tower parapet we found here. Yag mentioned spotting a fissure in the glacier wall that might lead into the ruins, so we're going to try to find a way to get down there with the gear. Looks like a storm is coming. They found some interesting things. Alright, looks like more of the Dwemer buildings here built covered up in the ice, it looks like, and rock. There's another one of those doorway things over there. And more stuff here. Looks like they built a walkway to get inside, so. Okay, that must be the stuff they were talking about before that doesn't seem to be connected. Alright. This here's the fissures they were talking about. Let's not take any chances. Let's go inside. A little chilly, but if there was a storm, this would provide as good a shelter as any. Alright, looks like someone set up camp in here. Someone got attacked by someone or something while they were set up here in camp. Okay, oh, sorry, got myself turned around there, ladies. I thought that was a different direction. Alright, let's head further down. Old blood. Blood that's old, but not that old.
I know you were trying to keep it for yourself, Cesar. You always try to keep it for yourself. No,
great. We got an addict. Some skooma fiend. We better be careful. If they're going through the skooma version of DTs or withdrawal, it's going to get quite interesting. Yeah, broken steam pipe. And stuff the water condensing. Watch your step, ladies. Might be icy and wet. Even more than normal. There's one of those Dwemer spiders. Maybe that's what attacked him. More old Dwemer piping. Didn't think I'd find myself in a strange new world only to learn about plumbing. Calcelmo. Heard that name before. If only Umana would have left one of these dwarven machine creatures intact for me to study. The fact that they almost killed those Khajiit brothers in the middle of the night doesn't mean we couldn't have found a way to disable one. We dragged some stuff in front of the pipes. They came out of it to stop them from coming back. They are simply fascinating. It is just as Calcemo described in Dwarves Volume 2. Their appearance does, in fact, resemble that of an arachnid. I had thought that to be an embellishment given by his source. The inclusion of the soul gem into the design of the apparatus is quite remarkable. It could explain the focus for the lightning that he describes. Oddly enough, it doesn't appear to be the main power source for the apparatus. Perhaps some sort of harmonic resonance with the energies contained in the soul gem to bring heat to a small boiler? Too early to say conclusively. That does raise the question of where they get the liquid for the boiler, however. That was strange. I thought I just saw something moving beyond the barred door. It looked vaguely humanoid. I wonder if it could be an undiscovered automaton. I'm going to move my bedroll down here to see if I can catch another glimpse of it. This is all so exciting. One of their adventures was into it, that's for sure. Interesting. All right. Whoop. Spider. All right, let's be ready. Let's be careful. Can't take any chances on them attacking us. Left a shovel and a torch and a pickaxe behind. Another spider. Let's check here before we go down there. Chest of some sort. With the characteristic Dwemer design. Someone dropped some coins. And we got more blood. Something was attacking him. If they're probably the spiders here, but But where there's Dwemer ruins, yeah, Lydia, as we've been learning and seeing, where there's Dwemer ruins, there's usually Falmer hiding somewhere. More blood.
Who is this, brother? Another of the smooth skins looking for food? No. You must be the one who took my skooma.
I've not taken any skooma.
What was that?
He swung first.
That was your decision.
One of the two Khajiits. Strung out on skooma. The backpack. What's inside here? 7 empty skooma bottles. See what this has to say. This one is at its wit's end. I signed Jadar and myself up for this expedition to try to get him clean of the skooma. I brought a small supply to try to bring him down slowly, but the storm has had us trapped in the glacier for weeks. The others have not yet caught on that that one with fur should not shake so much from the cold. But I've run out of the little skooma I brought, and Jadar is getting pretty bad. He started hallucinating creatures coming out of the ice and ruins. The others are starting to think he might be behind Valley's disappearance. But I know he would never do something like that. Trying to bring his brother down slowly, only to be attacked by him. Poor soul. Pickaxe. And now we enter the ruin proper. All right. Let's be careful. We don't know what we're getting into here. Oh, we got a roly-poly. Quick, burn the oil. Slow it down. Oh, another one. Doesn't see me here. Only sees Lydia. Whew. Didn't see that one. Thought maybe burning the oil might slow it down or at least trap it so we could go at it for it better. Interesting. Soul gem. Some stuff. Alright, let's move. Find our way to this Black Reach. Whoa! Alright, I get it. Methane. I thought I smelt something. I have to be careful with that fire in my hands. Uh-oh. There's a spider. Spider behind. There'll be another one up ahead.
I'm sorry, but you left me with no choice.
Alright, we got another one up here. All right. We go this way. Some sort of chest in here. May as well check it out. A couple of them, in fact. All sorts of Dwemer stuff. Another chest. This one's going to be a little bit harder. Ooh, nice warhammer and a potion. So I take it that's why you prefer ice spells, Philendra? Less likely to blow up methane pockets? Careful. Looks like a pressure plate there. We got a spider there. So you don't sneak up on us. And another methane pocket. I should have known better. Lower area. Gas is going to gather. What do we have in here? Missed. Got her with that one. All right, now. Side rooms and anti areas. Oh, we got us another one trapped here. Take advantage of the opportunity. All right, let's keep moving. Okay, watch out. Don't get pushed over. Best way to time it, just wait. There we go. That's what I thought. They were quicker. Quickly. Oop, almost got hit by that one, and we got spiders coming. Oh, got pushed by one. Doing all right, ladies? All right. Come on, Nadia. There we go. Oh, don't get pushed. Come on. There we go. Everyone's safe. Oh, that's where we were fighting earlier. Fighting those roly-polies. Let's see what's behind these doors. More vestibules. All right, now. I see traces of blood. If there's any of that party left here, we've got to find them. one hiding behind here. The eyeless creatures took us in our sleep. I don't know what happened to the Khajiit brothers. We never saw them in the cell. I managed to pick the lock and we made a break for it, but got split up. Sola yelled something about not leaving without finding what he came here for. And Umana chased after him. Yag and I tried for the top of the cave shaft, but one of the ramps was broken. Without a hesitation, she grabbed me by the scruff of my tunic, threw me atop the ledge, and told me to run. And I did. I didn't even look back. I just ran like a coward. I could hear her fighting them, and I just had to get away. I didn't even notice the arrow in my shoulder until I hid here. Those metal creatures are still all around me, and I'm too terrified even to move. 8 divines, please. Just take me now. Another one of the parties. Eyeless ones. Yeah, Lydia. That can only mean one thing. Falmer.
Thane. Let's go.
Alright, let's go. I hear a roly-poly out there. Let's be careful. This place is thick with them. No, just a spider. Just a spider. Patch of oil. See if I can burn it. It sees me. Got him. And we got us a spider hiding over here. Alright, let's be careful. Those things can sprout all over the place in here, and great. Eggs for those giant lizards. Chaurus, right? That's what they call them? Alright, stay to the side, ladies. Stay all the way to the side. Good job. Gather these before they can hatch. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we can find. Big walking pathway. Got us a spider up ahead. Let's make sure it doesn't catch us from behind. We'll catch it from behind first. Alright, let's be careful. We'll be walking into Falmer territory, it looks like. What have we got here? Oh, spider. Like it's digging at something. Something in here. Let's see what we can find. Almost. There we go. Looks like someone died back here. I got this one locked up pretty good too. Nope, wrong way. A bit more this way. I'm getting too good at this. Cash here. The locked room. Leave his body be. Oh, what do we got here? Another chest. All sorts of stuff stashed in here. Interesting looking coins. A couple of gems and some. That's gotta be gold. Alright, let's keep moving. Char sakes, can I get him? There we go. All right. There's a body down there. I bet that is our Yaga. All right, we're gonna have to make the leap. Alley-oop. Died fighting. We got it. We got a Falmer. All right. Does she have anything of interest on her other than the arrow sticking in her? What we got up here? Anything? Just a plunger, it looks like, and a spider. Oh. And it's empty. All right. All right. We got to get ready. There's a Falmer right there. You keep it busy with the volleys, Valendra. We'll come from this side. I'm coming, Lydia. You're not alone here. And over it goes. We're not going to get to sneak up. That's for sure. They're going to see the bodies hitting the floor. All right, let's go. Tripwires. Oh, it was going after the spider. We got an opportunity here. All right, forget the stealth stuff. Full frontal attack. Forget the sneaky stuff here. Sorry, Skeever. I'm not letting you sneak up on me. Hey, careful. We got a bunch of fire coming down. Don't know what's triggering it. We're just going to have to time it and go around it. All right, move now. Hurry, hurry. Good. All right, here we go. More Falmer stuff.
You're as good as dead.
Gotcha. You may not be able to see me, but if I move slowly enough, you're not going to hear me coming. Okay, I don't want to know what all that stuff is. Alright, let's go. Another enclave down here. There's at least one, not more. Not more. Make him burn a little. Even the odds up. Well, don't walk through the direct fire, ladies. That'll help. Oh, behind you! Alright. Back to stealth mode. We gotta be careful from here on out. Roasting something, maybe drying out the herbs or such. Let's be careful. Who knows how many more of them there are here. Let's check up here. Anything of interest. Whole lot of Falmer ears. Interesting. Alright, we got another we got more. It's like an elevator somewhere, but I don't think that's what we're looking for yet. There's another one of the people from that party. Oh, they know we're here. We got him cornered. Unfortunately, that body looks fresh. Another one of the group, it looks like.
It's thousands of years old. Who knows? We might find.
Definitely looks like they know what they're doing with all of this stuff. Like they're collecting it off the people or something.
Nice that we were able to do the stuff. But I always thought all Nords were descended from Isgramor.
So one would think. Alright, someone fought their way through. Okay, we got another big open area. Let's be careful. We're going to be sitting ducks here. Let's work our way down. There's one down there. There's another, and there's spiders. Close. Got him.
You're as good as dead.
Well, is there another? I didn't see. Oh, spider.
Only a fool lets himself get surrounded.
I didn't see the other one. All right, I think we got it all. All right. Let's keep going. Looks like a big claw there. Let's go around that if we can. Big claw trap. All right. Next set of doors. All right. Careful. We got pressure plates here. We got one. Down you go. Wow, you got ahead of us, Philendra. What'd you find? Yeesh. Impressive. Okay. We just gotta assume they're gonna be... Okay, we got two over here. Let's get them. Get the other before it comes looking for it. Ah, missed. Before you get the bow out. Oh, a pet spider.
That was your decision.
All right, we don't have time to worry about these Charis eggs here. Make sure there's not an... Okay, we got to get through there, but we got spikes in the way. What we got here? All right. All right, let's see if there's anything of any importance up here. Okay, we got us a chest. That is, of course, empty. Oh, we got us a switch here. What are the odds that it's something this simple? All right. We don't know what we're walking into up here. Big ballista thing there. Big Centurion robot. Oh, we got another one too. Let's go get it. If I can get underneath it, it'll be hard for it to swing at us. I got him trapped. Couldn't get anywhere. Had him trapped up against the wall. He's got a key. All sorts of goodies there. Okay, we got us a chest. Almost. All right. Now, is that where we need to go? Okay, looks like that's the only option. No way to go around it.
Let's just get out of here. Hasn't there been enough death?
Of course, you want me to leave. Just waiting for me to turn my back, so you can have all the glory for yourself.
What was that?
Hey, don't. Hey, we didn't come here to attack you guys. Okay, you attacked us. You're done. Ma'am, we didn't. Fine.
That's what I thought.
We were going to try to help you get out, but got so freaking paranoid with us that you had to attack. All right. This looks like where we put that round ball that Cygnus gave us. Interesting. Stairway. But a stairway to where? Come on down, ladies. Our quest in here is not yet quite finished. But our night here tonight is. Let's go ahead and get everything saved. Exit things out. And call it a night here for that. All right, we've made some pretty good progress there. Good time. Thank you for joining us in the audience out there, Crit Witch, and thank you. Who was our what was the name of that first time visitor here? Oh, Corilla Saba. Thank you very much for coming and joining us for our adventure here tonight. So, yeah, we'll be resting here in a little bit. So, schedule rest of the week. We will have our first Grappler's Keep of the new year this coming Saturday. That is our WWE 2K25 universe, where a number of characters from all of your favorite tabletop RPG genres compete in a ring that we call the Dice Tray. We are on our way to our next premium live event, but we've got plenty of good rivalries that have been brewing up here, and that we're working our way through on our way to that premium live event. So that'll be happening Saturday. Monday, we'll be back with Family Night at the Emporium as my daughter Bonnie and I are working our way through Quern Undying Thoughts, where we're working our way through this mystery fantasy world. It's been a lot of good puzzles, very challenging, and it's fair share of frustrations too along the way, but we're working our way through it. So I don't know how many more nights we will have of that, but we're having our fun with that as well. Then we'll be back here next Wednesday for more adventures of myself trying to find my way home through out of the land of Tamriel. So That's what's happening there. So, different ways you can support the channel. We have our videos here. You can, just by watching us here, you're supporting us. Becoming a follower here, you support us. If you become a subscriber, you support us as well. Other ways you can support us is with the different tips and bits and stuff and things along that line. We definitely will not discourage those away. Other ways you can support us, come to our Discord. We have a Discord channel. We have different sections, some for talking about the different games we have going on here, some we have for showing off all your different creative endeavors that you might be doing and all that. We definitely want to support people in their creative processes. I do creative stuff as well. I make custom game master screens for people doing their RPG gaming, whether it's for a con or for their home party and campaign, stuff like that. Working on a new DM screen project, currently codenamed Project Chameleon. I'm probably about a little over 3/4 of the way done with my first working model of it to make sure that this is going to work out right, and you'll be learning about that soon here. If you're curious about the stuff I make, it's on my Etsy shop. The link is there, as well as the link for Discord, as well as for our Discord and all that. People are into merch. You like merch? We got merch. We have t-shirts. We have hats for Grappler's Keep. We have hats and caps for the channel itself, Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. We have them for our very gracious sponsor, Diet Water. We have the insulated tumblers that you can use. We have the cozies, the foam cozies for your cans and bottles for your favorite beverage, hard or soft. We have stickers available as well, and I'm not opposed to making other merch if people would want it, or if I decide that there's something that I might want to get as well. I might start looking at some long sleeve shirts as well. So we have all of those available there at our Fourth Wall shop as well. However, we do have a special section there in Discord. It's called the Prayer Closet. Here in our household, we deeply believe in the power of prayer. We know that it's real. We know that it's powerful. We know that it works. We've seen it time and time again with our friends and family. So, if you have a need, if you have a concern, if you have a request, please place it there in the prayer closet, and we will be praying for you. This isn't just a thoughts and prayers and then no one does anything. I keep a list on Evernote for everyone who's on my prayer list, so we can keep track of who's there and, more importantly, how God answers. So please take advantage of that if you would like that kind of spiritual support. If it's something that's kind of personal, it's kind of private, and you don't want all the internet knowing about it, because guess what? Google, Amazon, you don't need to know everything. Just put in there the praying hands emoji. We'll take that as what we call an unspoken request. That just means God knows what it is. You know what it is. We don't know, but we don't need to know every dirty detail, all the nitty-gritty stuff. All we need to know is that the need is there, and we'll be praying for you just as hard as if we knew what was actually going on. So again, if you'd like that kind of support, please take advantage of that and do so there. So we would definitely love to do that for you. Let's go see who we can share the love with and do a raid. Looks like a whole bunch of Elder Scroll, other people doing Skyrim. Those could be an option if we don't find one of our regular friends. All sorts of them there. So let's see if there's anybody that we know. All right, there we go. Okay, Prex is on. Prex and Pope are doing their Mass Effect plot avoidance. So let's go see how well we can help them avoid plot. So let us go ahead and set that up. So go ahead and do that. So thank you again for coming and joining us here. And until next time, everyone, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Good night, everybody.
It is the best Twitch channel that is secretly an old-timey ice cream parlor on either side of the Mississippi or the Rockies. And you should hear about the specials. Monday nights is Bonnie's Bonbons, cream extravaganza with all the float sodas and sundaes you can shake a stick at. I can shake a stick at quite a lot of Sundays. But there is also a Fudge Rodin Sunday special on Tuesdays, and the famous 1, 2, 3 parfait on Wednesdays, where wrestlers meet up in the squared circle to work out their differences with some healthy wrestling-style fisticuffs. It is all good, clean fun. Hawkeye's old-time gaming emporium. Their milkshakes bring all the gamers to the yard, and their content is more exciting than any Nickelodeon. Take your horse and buggy to their address, twitch.tv/KY Hawkeye.
This has been a Diet Water production.